At the start of episode 31, one of the guys steps forward to kill Alex using his dragon spirit. Alex also begins to confront him. Just then, another guy attacks Alex, but Alex dodges the attack and uses his lion beast technique on him while continuing to fight the first guy. Meanwhile, Alex attempts to reach blood transformation level 10, but both guys do not let him do so. Alex resumes his battle against the two and uses the Golden Eagle technique on the first guy. However, the guy nullifies Alex's Golden Eagle technique with his dragon spirit. Seeing this, Alex tries once again to reach blood transformation level 10, as he cannot defeat them without it. He begins absorbing energy from the two of them. Seeing this, the guy named Nick shouts, "Stop him! If he reaches level 10, we won't be able to defeat him." In response, they all overload Alex with energy, preventing him from reaching level 10. This leaves Alex severely injured. Using the Golden Wings technique, which he had learned at the Institute, Alex escapes from the spot. They begin chasing him. Meanwhile, Gia spots Alex flying and heads toward him. On the other hand, Nick and the others lose track of Alex, who has gotten too far ahead. They set the entire forest on fire to force Alex out of hiding. Alex, injured, sits down in a secluded spot and once again attempts to reach level 10. However, due to his injuries and lack of strength, he fails again and loses consciousness from overexertion. Champ, seeing Alex unconscious, starts searching for help. A little ahead, he spots Gia, who has reached the spot using her enhanced sense of smell. Champ leads Gia to Alex. Seeing Alex injured, Gia starts treating him using her father's medicine, but it has no effect. Heartbroken, Gia starts crying and says, "I know I disappeared for 6 months without telling you anything and said many hurtful things to you, but I promise I won't do that again. Please wake up." She hugs Alex tightly, and slowly, Alex begins to regain consciousness. He realizes Gia, the chubby girl, is with him. At that moment, Gia hears someone approaching. She creates a shield with her soldiers to protect herself and Alex. Nick arrives and says, "Princess, hand over Alex to us, and we'll let you go." But Gia refuses. Meanwhile, Alex regains full consciousness and tries to reach level 10 again. Seeing this, Nick and his men attempt to break the shield. However, by this time, Alex reaches level 10. One of the men uses his lion technique to break the shield, injuring Gia in the process. They move forward to attack Gia, but Alex saves her just in time. Furious, Alex says, "You shouldn't have done that." The episode ends here. Episode 32. At the beginning of episode 32, Alex asks Gia to sit in one place and focus on healing herself. He then approaches Nick and his men, revealing his level 10 spirit. Seeing this, they are terrified because level 10 individuals are extremely rare and powerful. They attempt to flee, but Alex doesn't let them escape. Some of them attack Alex, but he effortlessly evades their attacks. Witnessing this, the Dragon Spirit and Lion Spirit users attack Alex together. However, Alex releases a small amount of energy, nullifying their attacks and bringing everyone to their knees. The Dragon Spirit user tells Alex, "I won't accept defeat from a traitor like you." He calls Alex a traitor because he had been told that during Alex's absence from the Institute, many beasts had attacked them, and Alex had betrayed them. At that moment, Gia intervenes and shows him that Alex is not the traitor, Nick is. She reveals that Nick killed Liam. Seeing this, the Dragon Spirit user lowers his head in shame. Alex uses needles to kill the remaining enemies. However, taking advantage of the situation, Nick escapes. Afterward, Alex shares a light-hearted moment with Gia and leaves the Dragon Spirit user behind as he heads back to the city with Gia. In the city, people are discussing Alex's immense power, as he had easily escaped the dangerous territory of the Yu clan. At this moment, Alex notices the same girl from whom he had taken the cocoon. Alex bids goodbye to Gia and moves ahead. The girl approaches Alex with her grandfather and says, "My grandfather wants to talk to you." Her grandfather offers Alex a proposal, saying, "I have an offer for you that will benefit you greatly." Suspicious, Alex responds, "You tried to kill me earlier and now you want to help me? Why should I trust you?" At that moment, Gia spots Alex standing close to the girl. Misunderstanding the situation out of jealousy, Gia angrily leaves. Meanwhile, Alex loses interest in the offer and begins to leave. Enraged, the girl's grandfather attacks Alex, who retaliates. Being at level 10, Alex easily injures him. The girl intervenes, asking Alex to stop. The grandfather restrains his granddaughter and tells Alex, "I need the treasure from Stone Village for my client, and only a level 10 individual can retrieve it." Alex, showing no interest, begins to leave. Seeing this, the grandfather says, "If you change your mind, meet me at Tago Mountain, where the treasure is located." Hearing this, Alex stops, as his parents are also in Tago Mountain. He agrees to accompany them but demands two things in return: the protective shield in the grandfather's possession and his help in finding someone. The grandfather accepts both conditions. Later, Alex returns to his previous spot and sits beside God Leo, trying to surpass level 10. His supreme bone begins to glow brightly. At the same time, David's supreme bone also starts glowing, causing pain to both of them. Seeing this, David's master severs the connection between David and his bone. In this episode, Alex unlocks the stages beyond level 10. He thanks God Leo and informs her that he needs to visit the mountains. Hearing this, God Leo gives Alex a part of her branch, which can assist him in times of need. Afterward, God Leo uses a portal to transport Alex to the people he needs to meet. Upon arrival, Alex asks an old man and a girl if they have any information about his parents' whereabouts on the mountain. The old man replies that he has stationed some people there who might soon provide updates. However, before that, they need to leave for Tago Mountain immediately. The girl, named Ruby, tries to tell Alex something but is unable to speak up. The episode ends here. At the beginning of episode 33, we see them traveling through a teleportation channel toward Tago Mountain. Alex asks Ruby why her grandfather didn't accompany them. Ruby explains that her grandfather stayed behind to keep the teleportation channel open, but sent others to assist them. Suddenly, a man named Oscar steps out and accuses Ruby of bringing along a worthless boy. Addressing Alex, he says, "You should call me Grandpa." Hearing this, Alex retorts, "Take back your words, and I won't say anything to you." Oscar refuses, leading to a fight between them. Their commotion draws the attention of others. Both unleash their spirits during the fight, causing the ship to destabilize and fall out of the portal into the Forbidden Sea. In the Forbidden Sea, sharks and other beasts surround them and threaten, "You've made a mistake by coming here. Now you'll all die." The shark beasts cut their ship in half, causing it to sink. One of their members, a golden beast, uses a magical carpet to carry everyone to safety, but the beasts continue their pursuit. Alex and the others fight back against the beasts, eventually creating an opportunity to escape. Ahead, they spot a ghost ship. Alex points out, "We can't keep flying over the sea for long. Our energy will run out." Ruby agrees and suggests boarding the ghost ship. However, Oscar objects, claiming that people who board ghost ships never return alive. Ignoring Oscar, Alex enters the ship. Upon reaching the cabin, the door mysteriously closes on its own. Alex brushes it off and moves forward, announcing that the ship is empty and the others can come aboard. At that moment, chains begin to entangle Alex. He tries to escape, but the chains target everyone else as well. Seeing this, Oscar redirects the carpet and flees the scene. The chains eventually catch Alex. He attempts to break free using his golden wings, but fails. Finally, Alex uses all his energy and his sword to break the chains, but the exertion renders him unconscious. After some time, Alex and Ruby regain consciousness and start exploring the ghost ship. They find an inscription on the ship, which when touched, triggers a vision for Alex. He sees a girl dropping a blackboard-like object into the water, which transforms into a terrifying ship. Curious about the girl, Alex becomes determined to learn more about her. Later, Alex catches fish and eats. Eventually, he reaches Tygo Mountain, where some people are standing, but Ruby is not among them. He notices a portal, and from it emerges a blackboard, similar to the one he saw earlier. Alex keeps it with him. At that moment, a man attacks him. Alex dodges and asks, "Who are you?" The man reveals his dragon spirit and introduces himself as Max, demanding the ghost ship. Alex responds, "If you have the courage, take it from me." The episode ends here. In episode 34, Max uses his dragon spirit to attack Alex. Alex counters the attack using his lion beast technique, nullifying Max's assault. Enraged, Max closes in on Alex and launches a barrage of attacks, but Alex evades them all. Frustrated, Max remarks, "You're just a human. You can't defeat someone like me, a member of the finest clan in the sea." Max begins to overpower Alex with his strength. Alex retaliates with his Golden Eagle technique, but Max avoids it and injures Alex. At that moment, a mermaid appears and attacks Max, as she too is after the treasure. Max and the mermaid start fighting, giving Alex time to heal himself. After healing, Alex notices that the door to the treasure cave is opened. He heads toward it, followed by everyone else. As Alex reaches the cave, Oscar and his group arrive and attack Alex. Their sole interest is the treasure. They don't care about Alex. Ruby tries to stop them. During the chaos, a massive rock falls on Alex, injuring him and sending him deep into the ocean. There, Alex realizes that even after reaching level 10, others can still harm him. He decides he needs more training. Champ leads Alex to a mysterious cave divided into two sections, one extremely hot and the other freezing cold, both ideal for cultivation. Alex begins his cultivation training there. Meanwhile, we see David fighting and killing a bird. His master scolds him, saying, "This bird was meant for practice, not for killing." David coldly replies, "For losers, death is the only fate." Angered, his master challenges him to a fight, declaring, "If you defeat me, I'll open the door to that special place you wish to enter. But if you fail, I'll stop training you." David agrees. Elsewhere, we see Gia, whose father informs her, "I'm going to open the ancestral grounds of our clan, where young people can come to train. If you want to invite someone, you can." Gia agrees, saying she has someone in mind. 2 years pass. Alex remains in the mysterious cave, training relentlessly. He grows significantly stronger and more mature during this time. Emerging from the cave with Champ, Alex finds Ruby and the others still seeking the treasure they couldn't claim earlier. Ruby recognizes Alex upon seeing him and inquires about him. Oscar too remarks, "You're the same kid we abandoned last time." Alex responds, "This time I won't let you go." Oscar reveals that they only used Alex and never had any information about his parents being on Tygo Mountain. Shocked, Alex looks at Ruby, who admits, "I was about to tell you the truth." Alex doesn't listen to her. Oscar attacks Alex, but Alex effortlessly injures him with just a finger. Oscar attempts to flee, but Alex kills him with his sword and stores his body on the ship. Later that night, a girl arrives, having witnessed Alex's earlier fight. She begins eating Alex's food. Annoyed, Alex asks her to leave, but the girl uses her magic to provide Alex with more food, causing him to let her stay. Noticing the Godstone in Alex's hair, the girl starts explaining its significance to him. The episode ends here.